All right, what is good with the YouTube? It is your boy Sean Rock to the represent Mandatory Thrive, because every day it is mandatory for us to thrive, and I'm back again with another video. I want to apologize off rip for it being dark. It's like 5:45 in the morning. I just finished my workout. You know, I was trying to record the video in the gym, man, but it was just too much going on as far as like in the locker room and stuff. Dryers was going off and just a bunch of different stuff, so I was like, man, I gotta do it in the car. But anyways, man, in this video I want to talk about pain, man, and the inevitability of pain, man, and what it can mean in a man's life, what it can do for a man, like how it can break a man or how it can mold a man. Now, there's so many different ways that you can go about pain, and I'm gonna just talk about some of the ways that I've dealt with pain coming up. You know, the number one way I've learned how to deal with pain, you know, from my environment, from people I knew, was to mask it and numb it, right? You mask it by, you know, a false perception of yourself, you know what I'm saying, acting like it's okay, which it can be a good thing, right? Because that could be a sign that you mastered your emotions. But what I mean is like doing it in a way where you just acting like it just doesn't matter, you know, right? That's not healthy, because when you in pain or when you're going through a painful situation in your life, like, you can't act like it don't matter. You have to deal with it some way. And then the second way is numbing. Like, there's various ways that we can numb. I think the most easiest, the most accessible way to numb pain, and the way that I've always numbed pain, first and foremost, is food. Food has always been a go-to whenever I felt any type of pain, right? Second will be substance, right? Some type of substance, whether that's drugs, whether that's, you know, cigarettes, whether it's alcohol, some type of substance, whether it's pills, something to numb the pain, right? And then number three, which is the biggest one, which is one of the most dangerous one, and that's in other people, through relationships, through, you know, friendships, through various different ways, sex, right? These are the ways that I've learned to numb pain. And then when I look at the trajectory of my life, when you do it that way, you don't technically numb the pain, right? You don't numb the pain. You just save it for later, right? Because it's inevitable that that pain is going to resurrect itself some way, in some shape or form in your life. It's going to pop back up, right? How do I know? Because now, as an older man, as a more mature man, and some of the tips that I'm going to say in the rest of this video I'm implementing myself, is that once you start dealing with and accepting pain, all of it comes out. You know what I'm saying? And you have to address it. You have to find a healthy way to address it. So the first tip that I have for people is use pain as fuel, right? Use pain as fuel to become the person that you're supposed to become. You know, as a younger man, like, I'm learning about the subconscious mind, and I'm learning about how our environment shapes us and different things like that. These little nuggets was like in the back of my head, like, use pain as fuel, but it wasn't as strong as the things that had been planted on my brain through just everything that I knew, right? But if I would have do that when I was younger, I would have dealt with that pain and used it as fuel to become greater. So now, now I know. So I'm using pain as fuel to push me forward. That's the first thing. Number two is deal with it, man. Accept it. Embrace it. Like, another way that people try to deal with pain, or at least me, right, is you try to live in the past or you try to live in the future. Nah, man, like, sometimes you just have to rest in the now. Like, you have to rest in the now. So deal with the pain and rest in the now. And that's accepting it right now. So use pain as fuel, deal with it in the now, and accept that pain. The number three thing is Allow the pain to heal you, man. Allow the pain to heal you and make you stronger, right? A lot of times we want something to make it go away. But think of it this way. How do you think Kobe got a great jump shot? How do you think Floyd Mayweather got a great straight right hand? How do you think Pacquiao got a great straight left hand? How do you think Jordan got the ill fadeaway? How do you think Kanye West made dope beats? All of that came from pain, right? The pain of beating on their craft, right? The pain of doing the same repetition over and 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 over again. Like it's real easy to, you know, keep moving forward, keep building when you feeling great, right? But that should be expected, right? Because you're feeling great, or if you're feeling okay. But what are you gonna do? This is what I'm telling myself. What are you gonna do when you're not feeling great? What are you gonna do when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling hurt, when you're dealing with challenges? Are you gonna, you know what I'm saying, bow down and let your pain dominate you? Or are you gonna make your pain a slave to what you wanna accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna make your pain a slave to what you wanna see happen? Are you gonna make your pain a slave to the dreams and aspirations that you set out for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, like my hair's got mad long right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm woofing with the beard, and I'm just letting it all go out. And I remember when I first wanted to get dreadlocks, like I couldn't do it because it was like I did not want to go through the pain of like the ugly dread stage and all of that, man. And that hindered me, because if I would have just went through that pain right then, my dreads would be like down to my legs by now, right? Because it took me 5 whole years to accept that I just need to go through that little phase, right? Avoiding pain. Because yeah, now my dreads is pretty long. My dreads are down to my shoulder when I get them retwisted, but they could have been down, almost down to my legs, if I would have just accepted the reality of pain. And that could be you today, right? What pains in your life are you avoiding, right? What pains in your life are you masking? What are you masking it with? Is it substances? Is it food? Is it people? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just procrastination? Is it you? What is it? Is it movies, right? Is it social media? What is it? You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm accepting it, man. I refuse to put up a false image of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be holistic, you know? And when you want to be holistic, man, you go through the pain. You go through the pain, you accept it, you embrace it, you come out a stronger individual. You know what I'm saying? You might go in there and run. You might come out of that thing Goliath if you want to. It's really a choice. It's a choice, man. So what is your choice with your pain? How you gonna deal with your pain today? So I hope this video helps, man. Remember, dream big, work hard, live great, don't stop. It's your boy Sean Rock Tilly. I'm signing out. Peace.